Hello everyone, welcome to our channel Off Campus. Please subscribe our channel Off Campus and also click on the bell icon, then only you will receive notification whenever we upload videos. Okay, in this video we are going to see in engineering mathematics. Under engineering mathematics we are going to solve in differential equations. Previously we have solved for particular integral for the type RHS equal to exponential function. So we have solved many problems and many topics under engineering. If you haven't seen those videos still, kindly check with the playlist. Okay, in this video we are going to solve a particular integral for, actually we are going to solve for whole differential solution for a differential equation with complementary function as well particular integral. In this video for the type RHS equal to sin alpha x or cos alpha x. If RHS equal to sin or cosine function, how we are going to solve this problem, we'll see in that video. The first question, just what is given, d squared plus 5d plus 6 into y equal to 4 cos x. So we will see how to solve this problem. So this is the like first we, what is the step, f of d of y equal to 0. We need to take RHS equal to 0 for finding out the complementary function. Complementary function CF. To find out complementary function, we need to assume RHS equal to 0 and then replace d by small m squared plus 5m plus 6 equal to 0, which is nothing but auxiliary equation. Okay, auxiliary equation equal to just replacing d by m square plus 5m plus 6. And then what is the next procedure? We need to find out the roots for m. So m plus 5 into m plus 1, right? When we multiply, 2 plus 3, very sorry, 2 plus 3. Yes. When we multiply 2 into 3, 6, then adding these two we will get plus 5. So what is the roots for m? Equal to minus 2 comma minus 3. Okay, this is the roots for m. M equal to minus 2 comma minus 3. What roots are here? What type of roots? Roots are real and distinct. Real and distinct or different or not repeated, all are same. What is distinct means? Different. Roots are real and they are different, and otherwise it is known as non-repeated roots. Okay, for that how the complementary function will be? For non-repeated roots, real and non-repeated roots or real and different roots, how the complementary function will be? A e power alpha x plus b e power beta x, like sorry, a e power m1x and b e power m2x, two roots na. A, this is a just a constant. In some other problems or in solutions they may have a chance of giving c1 or c2. Okay, it's just a constant. Okay, it may be any alphabet. Okay, then roots a e power m1x plus b e power m2x. So a e power m, what is m1? Minus 2, m2 minus 3, a e power minus 2x plus b e power minus 3x. Okay, so this is the complementary function. So we need to find out the next, what is the step? We need to find out the particular integral. So we need to find out the particular integral. For particular integral we use the RHS. Okay, where RHS is given as cosine function. We'll see for sine and cosine function the procedures are same. Okay, what is the RHS? RHS 4 cos 5x. So RHS equal to 4 cos 5x. Okay, then what is that? PA equal to f of d by, RHS, this term divided by f of d. F of d is nothing but d square plus 5d plus 6. So d square plus 5d plus 6. So this is f of d. So what is the next step? So we need to substitute for d square. D square, what is the formula? D square equal to minus alpha square. What is minus alpha? Cos alpha x. What is alpha is here minus sorry, alpha is nothing but this term, alpha here is 5, alpha equal to 5 here, then minus alpha squared equal to, minus should be in the outside, it is not minus alpha the whole square, should be very clear in that point, okay. The minus should be in the outside, just square the alpha alone, alpha will be 5 squared, okay. I am writing in clear for the first time. So minus 5 squared minus 25, so d squared equal to minus 25, just substitute in this value in this, okay. PA equal to 4 cos 5x, in place of d squared we need to substitute minus 25 plus 5d plus 6. So minus 25 plus 5, minus 25 plus 6 minus 19, right. 4 cos 5x minus 19. So 5d minus 19. Then what is the next step? We need to multiply by simplifying, what to do, 5d plus 9 into 5d plus 19, sorry it is 19, 5d plus 19 into 5d plus 19 on both sides, say on numerator as well denominator, so that this value will not change, okay. So we need to multiply inside, so I am writing here, okay. 4 cos, I'll just repeat here, this is RHS, 4 cos 5x divided by 5d plus 5d minus 19, we need to multiply by 5d plus 19 on numerator as well denominator, okay. Then multiply inside, so 4 should be in the outside, this is a constant, then 5 into 5d into cos 5x, d denotes differentiation, okay. 5 differentiation of cos 5x, then multiply by 4 is outside common, okay. Then multiply by 19 plus 19 cos 5x, so it is numerator. What is in the denominator? A plus a minus b into a plus b, a square plus a square minus b square, so 5d square minus 19 squared, okay. So what is d squared again? We have a value for d squared equal to minus 25. Just substitute that value in denominator. For numerator we will simplify by using, so differentiation of cos 5x nothing but minus sin 5x into 5, okay. So already 5 is here into minus 5 sin 5x, right, minus sin 5 sin x, sin 5x, right. By differentiating we will get this, plus 19 cos 5x divided by 5 into d squared, 5 into d squared is nothing but minus 25, right, minus 25, minus 19 squared is nothing but 361. Just numerical simplification, we will solve rest of this, okay. So 5 into 5 minus 25, minus 25 into 4 minus 100 sin 5x, okay. Then 19 into 4, what we will get, around 70, I think 36, 19 into 4 plus 9 4s are 36, remaining 3, 4, 7, I think 76, right, 76 cos 5x, right. In denominator minus 125, minus 5 into minus 25, 5 into minus 125, minus adding this by simplifying, what we will get, around this is 25 d squared, 5d squared minus, this is not 5d squared, right, this is not 5d squared, actually it is 25d squared, right. 5 into 5d, a plus b into a minus b is a square minus b square, so 5d the whole square we will get 25d squared, sorry, 25 into minus 25 minus, by simplifying what we will get in the denominator, minus 986. So by separating, what we will get, 900 minus plus 900 by 986 sin 5x, 76 minus 76 by 986 cos 5x. This is equation 2. This is PI. So we found the PI. So this is the procedure. First procedure I am telling you again. So okay, we will solve the problem. What is the next step? What is the solution? CF plus PA. Solution complementary function plus particular integral. What is the complementary function? A e power minus 2x plus b e power minus 3x. So by adding 1 and 2, equation 1 and 2, we will get the solution. A e power minus 2x plus b e power minus 3x plus adding these particular integral, 986 sin 5x minus this term 76 by 986 cos 5x. So this is the solution for this type of function. Whenever RHS is given sine or cosine, we just replace the complementary function method is same. For RHS equal to sine or cosine, just we need to replace d squared equal to minus alpha squared. Whenever we substitute minus alpha squared, we should be very clear. Minus should be in the outside, just square the alpha value alone, then substitute these and simplify. Again we need to substitute d squared value by minus 25. For that we need to cross multiply this 5d minus 19 can be some 5d plus 19 in 5d plus 19 in both numerator and denominator as well. Then substituting again, we are substituting here, and then d is denotes the differentiating this one. By simplifying, we will get the solution for this problem. We will solve one more problem in this type. So solve d squared minus 4d plus 3 into y equal to 17 5x sin 5x. Okay. So what we will get? So what is the first step? This is in the form of f of d into y. So we need to find out the, first we need to assume RHS equal to 0. RHS equal to 0. Then we need to form the auxiliary equation. How to form it? Just replace g by m squared minus 4m plus 3 equal to 0, RHS equal to 0. Then find out the factor. So see, minus 3 into m minus 3 into m minus 1, we will check it, minus 3 into minus 1 plus 3, minus 3 minus 1, we will get minus 4. So what is the factors? M equal to 3 comma 1. So what is the complementary function? What is the roots? M1 and M2 are real and different, real and distinct. Okay. Then what is the, how the complementary function? A e power m1x, 3x plus b e power x. So this is the complementary function, a e power m1x plus b e power m2x. So here a e power 3x plus b e power x, just x. Okay. So this is the complementary function. Next, what is the next step? To find out the particular integral. For particular integral, we need to use the RHS. Here what is RHS? 17 5x sin 5x, 17 sin 5x. So if it is in the form of sine function, the procedure is same for sine and cos. So f of d divided by, so 17 5x, divided by this term f of d. This is f of d. Okay, f of d into y, this term. So f of d square minus 4d plus 3. d square minus 4d plus 3. Then what is the next step? We need to substitute d squared equal to minus alpha squared. Minus should be outside alpha squared. What is alpha? Alpha equal to 5 minus alpha squared. So minus 5 squared, we will get minus 25 as d squared. So particular integral PA equal to 17 sin 5x minus 25 minus 4d plus 3. So minus 25 minus 3, we will get minus 22. So minus 4d minus 22. So how can we take minus on outside in the denominator. So minus of 4d plus 22. Okay, plus 4d plus 22 minus will be in the numerator. Okay. So what is the next step? We need to multiply by that 4d minus 22 into 4d minus 22 in the numerator and denominator as well. Then what will be? So minus 17 should be in the outside, it is constant. So just substitute or just multiply 4 into differentiation of sin 5x minus 22 sin 5x, right? Okay. Then in denominator a plus b into a minus b, just a squared minus b squared, 4d the whole square minus 22 squared. So again what we need to do, minus 17 will be in the outside. Differentiation of sin 5x is nothing but cos 5x into 5. That constant 5 into 4 we will get 20, then cos 5x. Okay. This is over and this is also over. And denominator, see, 4d squared is nothing but 16d squared minus 22 squared, what we will get? Around 484, right? 484. Okay. Then we need to substitute d squared. D squared, what is the d squared value? Minus 25. So just substitute here. So in numerator there is no simplification. I just write it as numerator itself. So I am not going to repeat it again. Okay. For 16 into minus 25 minus 480. This is just a numerical. When we simplifying we will get so in that 16 into minus 25 minus around minus 400 minus 484 we will get minus 884. Okay, numerator divided by minus 80. What is in the numerator? Minus 17. Already one minus is in the numerator. So minus into minus plus. So there will be no negative sign outside. So 17 into, I am just repeating the particular integral. Particular integral value is 17 into 20 cos 5x, 20 cos 5x minus 22 sin 5x divided by what is in the 8 into 884. So this is equation, this is the particular integral. Then what is the solution? CF plus PA. Y equal to complementary function plus particular. By adding 1 and 2 we will get the solution. So y equal to a e power 3x plus b e power x plus 17 divided by 884 into 20 cos 5x minus 22 sin 5x, right? So this is the solution for this problem. Okay, we'll see. Next problem is in the type of what if f of minus alpha squared equal to 0? F of minus alpha squared is nothing but denominator. If d squared equal to minus, whenever we substitute d squared equal to minus alpha squared, that denominator term will become 0. What if the denominator will become 0? How to proceed that? Okay, we'll see. So first d squared, this is the question, d squared plus a squared into y equal to 49 sin ax. Okay, sin ax. So what is the first step? We need to find out the complementary function. To find out complementary function, we need to assume RHS equal to 0. So RHS equal to 0, then what is the next step? Auxiliary equation. How to form the auxiliary equation in f of d? So it is f of d into y. First, for complementary function, we need to assume f of d into y equal to 0. So auxiliary equation is nothing but just replace d by m squared plus a squared equal to 0. RHS should be equal to 0. Then find out the roots. M squared equal to minus a squared. So m equal to plus or minus a IA. Okay, this is the solution. So the roots are complex conjugates. How the roots? for roots or complex conjugate. For complex conjugate, how the complementary function will be? E power alpha x, alpha plus or minus beta. So alpha plus or minus I beta. In that, what is alpha? Alpha is no real part, so it is 0. Beta is a. Okay. So e power complementary function is e power alpha x. Alpha is 0. 0 into x into a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. Here beta is a. This is the e power alpha x. E power alpha equal to 0. So, e power 0x will be 1 only. Okay, e power 0x what? E power anything, e power 0 is nothing but 1. So, a cos beta is a cos ax plus b sin ax. Complementary function. So, it is equation 1. Then, what is the next procedure? We need to find the particular integral. Particular integral is nothing but, what is RHS? Use RHS 49 sin ax divided by f of d. F of d is d square plus a square. Then what is the next step? Substitute d squared equal to minus alpha squared. What is alpha here? Alpha equal to a. So minus a squared. So d squared equal to minus a squared. Substitute in that equation. Whenever substitute this, we'll see I am writing here. Okay. D squared particular integral 49 sin ax divided by d squared equal to minus a squared. So, minus a squared plus a squared. So, what we will get? Numerator term divided by 0, we will get infinity. So, it is absurd. This should not be infinity. For that, what we do? In general derivative, we have already posted in video. Whenever, if it is in the form of sin alpha x divided by d square plus l. So, this is, we know that since sin, this is a general derivative, we can, we should mug up this. If we forget in that, I will tell you the shortcut how to proceed next. Okay, first what is the derivative? This is the basic thing. This is one general derivative. So, sin alpha x divided by d square plus alpha squared. If it is in the form of sin alpha x divided by d square plus alpha squared, what is the minus x cos alpha x divided by 2 alpha. Okay, minus x cos alpha x into 2 alpha. So, here 49 is in the numerator. So, the remaining term are same. So, what is the particular integral? So, 49 minus x cos alpha x. Cos, what is alpha here? A. So, cos ax divided by 2 alpha. 2 alpha is nothing but 2a. So, this is the particular integral. So, what is the solution for this problem? Complementary function by solution is just adding y equal to cf plus pa. Adding these two, adding equation 1 and 2, we will get the solution for this. So, if it is in the form of we no need to solve for further. If it is in the form of sin alpha x divided by d squared plus alpha squared, we should substitute by minus x cos alpha x divided by 2 alpha. So, whenever denominator will be 0, if we forget what we need to do. So, it is what is that? It is denominator will be 0, anything divided by 0 we will get infinity. So, it should not be infinity. Okay, we need to find out the value for the particular integral for that function. So, whenever it will become infinity or denominator part will be 0, what we need to do next? So, multiply by x in the numerator. I am just writing here, I don't have pen and all. So, this is the 49 by sin alpha x divided by d squared plus a squared. This is ax. So, denominator is 0. So, it should not be 0. So we need to find out. So we have general derivative as I told earlier. This is the simple one. Whenever we know that, we can substitute and will solve this problem. 2a this is. So if we forget this, what we need to do, whenever denominator will be 0, we just what we do is multiply by x in the numerator and differentiate denominator. So this is the shortcut. Multiply by x in the numerator and differentiate denominator. So multiply by x in the numerator, what we will get? 49 x sin alpha x sin ax divided by differentiate denominator d squared. Whenever differentiate denominator d squared, we will get 2d. Okay, this is constant, we will get 0. So 2d. So 2d nothing but 49 by 2. See, 1 by d. It is like 1 by d into sin alpha x. So I don't have space, so I am using here. So 49, right, 49 by x, 49x by 2, then 1 by d. 1 by d is nothing but integration. 1 by d of this term sin ax. So whenever integrating sin ax, what we will get? Minus cos ax divided by a. Minus 49x minus cos ax divided by a. Already 2 in the denominator, so 2a. Right? Are we clear about this? Okay. Just multiply by x in the numerator, differentiate denominator. Whenever multiply by x, we will get 49x sin alpha x, differentiate denominator 2d. So 49x by 2 will be in the outside. So 1 by d. 1 by d is nothing but 1 by differentiation is reciprocal of differentiation is nothing but integration. Integration of the numerator term. What is in the numerator left out? Others are constant. So sin ax. So 1 by d sin ax. Differentiation of, integration of sin ax is nothing but minus cos ax divided by a. So minus 49x cos ax divided by 2a. Okay. If we know these two types, we will solve the problem very quickly. Okay. We'll solve one more problem in this type. That is f of minus alpha squared equal to 0. We'll solve. So d squared plus 4 into y equal to cos 2a. So f of d into y equal to 0. Assume RHS equal to 0 to find out complementary function. So complementary function, what is the first step to find out complementary function? To form the auxiliary equation. It is nothing but replace d by m. So m square plus 4 equal to 0. Then m squared equal to minus 4. What is m? Plus or minus 2i. So it is like alpha plus or minus beta. Roots are complex conjugate. Alpha plus or minus I beta. Alpha equal to 0 and beta equal to 2. So for this, how the complementary function will be? E power alpha x into, this is the format, e power alpha x into a cos beta x plus b sin beta x. E power alpha is nothing but e power 0. E power 0 we will get 1 only. So what is the next step? A cos beta x plus b sin beta x. What is beta here? 2. So a cos 2x plus b sin 2x. So this is the complementary function. Next, what is the next step? We need to find out the particular integral. For particular integral, we need to use the RHS. RHS equal to cos 2x. So cos 2x, what is divided by f of d? F of d equal to d squared plus 4. Then substitute d squared value. D squared, how to find out? D squared equal to minus alpha squared. So what is alpha here? Alpha equal to 2. So d squared equal to minus 2 square. So minus 4. So substitute pi. Cos 2x equal to minus 4. D squared equal to minus 4 plus 4. Minus 4 plus 4 will be 0. Cos 2x by 0. Nothing but it is absurd. We should not proceed like this. So what we need to do? We have one formula. Already we have now sin alpha x by d squared plus alpha squared. We will have minus x alpha x cos alpha x divided by 2 alpha. Similarly, for cos alpha x divided by d square plus alpha squared equal to x sin alpha x divided by 2 alpha. So, minus sign won't come there, minus sign will come. Okay, there is no, all the things also for cos we will have sin, and for sin we will have cos, and for this we should include the minus sign. So, if we know this derivative, it is easy to solve in case of exams. Okay, so just substitute, it is in the form of cos 2x divided by d square plus alpha square now. Cos 2x d square by alpha square. What is alpha here? Alpha is nothing but 2. Alpha squared 2 squared 4. So, it is same. So, what is that? Cos alpha x, x sin alpha x. Alpha equal to 2, x sin 2x divided by 2 alpha. Alpha is 2, 2 into 2 4. So, this is the particular integral. So, solution is nothing but y equal to cf plus pi. What is the solution? Complementary function a cos 2x plus b sin 2x plus x sin 2x plus 4. So, this is the solution. So, this is the general derivative, we should mug up this. Okay. What if we forget this, what is the next shortcut? Just multiply by numerator in x, multiply by what is in the numerator. So, cos 2x. So, this one, if it is if it is in the form, just whenever we will get 0 in the denominator, then how to proceed the next term? Just multiply by x in the numerator, multiply by x in numerator, and what is? Differentiate denominator. We should not forget this. Okay. So, multiply by x in the numerator, what we will get in that? Say x cos 2x divided by differentiate denominator. So, denominator 2d, constant is 0 whenever differentiating. So, this is nothing but x. So, x by 2 into 1 by d cos 2x, right? 1 by d is nothing but integration of cos 2x. Integration of cos 2x is nothing but sin 2x, x sin 2x divided by 2. Already 1 2 is there to say, then 2 into 2 4. So, this is okay, this one. We can use this formula or will use this shortcut. So, I just explained two shortcut here, whichever suitable for you, and whichever we should know the both. It will be very helpful for our exam, because when we forget one, we will use the another shortcut. Okay, just multiply by numerator by x and differentiate denominator will solve this. Okay, so this is the problem whenever how to find out this particular integral when it is RHS equal to sine or cosine function. Okay, I will end up the video up to this. Please subscribe our channel Off Campus and click on the bell icon also. Thanks for watching.